Two people has just been buried alive for alleged killing couple infant with lightning in Nigerian community. My people just listen to this news as it dey happen. Oh, things are happening in this nation, especially Nigeria, because every day you see new things that are happening. People buried some people alive with lightning. That is using lightning to bury somebody alive. Before I will take you down to that news to see what happened, we love you for joining us on this channel, and without you, there will be no Info News TV. If this is your first time of joining us on this channel, please hit the subscription button, the like button, the share button, and also on your notification button so that whenever our news enter, you will be the first to collect it. Let's go down to the news proper so that you will see the evil in the heart of mankind. It was learned that Ihakwa, who is said to be the father of Henry, was accused by the youth of targeting people in the area with lightning strikes anytime it rained. No fewer than two persons have been reportedly buried alive for allegedly being behind the lightning believed to have killed one Henry Ihakwa, his wife, and a 2-week-old child in the Konshisha local government area in Benue State, north central Nigeria. It was learned that Ihakwa, who is said to be the father of Henry, was accused by the youth of targeting people in the area with lightning strikes anytime it rained. According to the nations, the community youths were said to have mobilized and attacked Ihakwa and his alleged collaborator, dug a shallow grave and buried them alive. An eyewitness, who is one of the elders in the community, Engineer Baba Agan, told the newspaper that following the development, the matter was reported to the police in the Konshisha local government area, following which the divisional police officer DPO mobilized his personnel to the scene of the incident. Unfortunately, the two persons buried alive had died by the time their bodies were exhumed. The spokesperson for the Benue State Police Command, SP Sewuse Anene, confirmed the incident, saying two suspects had been arrested in connection with the crime. Anene said an investigation into the matter was ongoing. My people, wonder shall never end though. Say if you dey reason another one go dey happen. Nigeria na one day one story, one day another sad story. See what just happened to this man, because nobody saw whether he was the one that used the lightning or not. This is, should I say, an issue of magic, somebody using magic to kill another person. And of course, you know that this cannot be judged in the law court for saying that someone used lightning to kill another person. And it's as if the community have been observing that whenever it rained, that these things usually happen. Well, we are in Africa. There are many things can happen in Africa because Africa is such a place where people use magic for evil. But come to think of it, if someone have such power to use lightning or to control lightning, why can't the person convert this power to something successful, something good, maybe to prosper his community, maybe to manufacture things? Then why will it not be to kill somebody, to kill people? And look at what has just happened to the man. Okay, let's say that the man has such a power to use lightning. Then why not use it for the good of the community? You see, one of the things that happens in Africa is you see envy, you see dark-mindedness, you see it everywhere. Now, these people just, this is an abomination to have buried someone alive. To have buried someone alive. Now, let's go to another news. This one is from, it's happening in Sudan. The other day I brought you the news of Sudan, and there's a video I'm supposed to show you, but it's against YouTube guidelines because that video is very horrific, where Sudan indigenes are killing non-citizens. Sudan citizens are killing non-citizens. So please, if you have your relative in Sudan, please try and call them to know what is happening. I could have shown you this video, but because such video is against YouTube guidelines, I may not be able to show you the video. Things are happening in Sudan right now. So if you have someone in Sudan, try and call the person. If you have a relative, you have a brother, a sister, mother that is in Sudan currently, just call the person to verify what is happening. Because Sudanese citizens are killing non-citizens. They don't even care where you are coming from. And some Nigerians are schooling in Sudan, and they have been begging the federal government to evacuate Nigerian citizens in Sudan, and nobody is saying anything. Although today I just had the news, or the information came to us, that the Air Peace has agreed to evacuate Nigerian citizens in Sudan. I think he's doing that on his own bills or that, but Nigerian government has not yet made any comment on evacuating Nigerian citizens in Sudan. But these politicians spend a lot of money. They buy Maybach, they buy bulletproof cars, they do this, they do that, but they don't care about the lives of their citizens. Now, Sudanese citizens are killing non-citizens. They are stoning them to death. They are using stone to slay these people to death. And this is becoming very bad. So please, if you have someone in Sudan, just call them to know how they are doing. Call them to know whether they are still alive. From the video I saw, they will use stone and they lynch people with stone, take their phones, take their gadgets. If you run away, they will pursue you. And this act is being carried out by soldiers. Some of them have firearms on their hands, so in case you run, they can fire you from any distance. You can see the barbaric act that is going on in this Sudan. Then I will blame it on the Nigerian politicians. Because had it been that these people made the country to be a better place, people won't be leaving Nigeria for a greener pasture. Most people that leave Nigeria is not that they want to leave Nigeria or that they are hungry to leave another, but because they are looking for greener pasture. Then what would someone even be doing in South Sudan? A place that is in area of sub-Saharan. What would someone be doing in South Sudan? But I won't blame Nigerians. I won't blame Nigerians who likes traveling, who like, going on adventure, who are looking for greener pasture. I will blame it on the government of Nigeria because they have decided not to provide for their nation. You see what Festus Keyamo just did? He bought a house worth $300,000 in the United States. He just became a minister some years ago, and he's been able to pull such amount of money, and nobody is questioning to know what is happening. And today we are hearing on the news that 159 barrels of oil is missing, and nobody is stressing it. Then around 2019, 107 barrel of oil or under domestic was missing. There was no trace to that. You can look at what is happening in Nigeria, and if you look at some of these things, you will start crying. The politicians in Nigeria are not doing well. Now, this one is coming from Shehu Sani, a former senator. A former senator for Kaduna Central has taken on his verified Twitter to say he understands the reason why foreign nations want their African embassies located on the road. It was reported that over 420 people have died in the ongoing war in Sudan, and many Nigerian students studying in tertiary institutions in war-ravaged country have been stranded as the fight continues to intensify. However, the outspoken activist Shehu Sani took to his micro-blogging Twitter to react to the ongoing situation in Sudan. According to the statement made by Shehu Sani, he said, as a result of the ongoing war in Sudan, he now understood the reason why Americans, British, and other major powers wanted their African embassies located on the road to the airport. In his tweet, Shehu Sani wrote, Sudan, I now understand the reason why Americans, British, and other major powers want their African embassies located on the road to the airport. What's your take on what Shehu Sani said? To share your thoughts and opinions, please use the space provided. So you can see that these foreign nations are very wise. They know that some of these African countries are very cruel. You are fighting between your people. Why are you now taking it to other nationalities, to other nationals who came to your country to find greener pastures? Some are students. These students have been paying school fees. They are investing in your own country. And you are just, maiming them, destroying them, lynching them without mercy. This act is barbaric. My people, let me draw the curtain here, because if I talk as it in my mouth, I no go fit go today with you. If not the first time we say you dey join us for this channel, I beg make you hit the subscription button, the like button, the share button, and also on notification button, so that whenever our news enter, now you go be the first. Well, collect and thank you for listening to this wonderful channel. Info News, we still love you.